Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be filming a pregnancy workout routine video for you, showing you everything I do from beginning to finish, some alterations I make from being non-pregnant to pregnant now. There was some interest shown when I filmed my update video for my 22-week pregnancy update, so I'm going to be filming that for you guys, and I'm going to show you every step of the way, the reps, the sets. Keep in mind, I am not a fitness professional, I'm not a medical professional, so make sure that you talk to your doctor before you hit up the gym and make sure you're cleared, you're good to go, you're given the green light. Every pregnancy is different, so this is just what works for me. Let's just jump into it. Before we go to the gym, Christina and I both really like to have some form of beverage, whether it's pre-workout, amino energy, or whatever else it is. So here I'm making Christina some pre-workout because I don't take any. I never took pre-workout before I was pregnant either, so I'm just making this for her really quick. So she gets one scoop. It's the Reese Dragon's Blood, and then we just add like 6 to 8 ounces of water on top of this. Shake it all up, shake it like a coconut. Oh, I'm spilling everywhere. Because I've had so much insomnia recently, I decided not to do any caffeine, so I didn't do any amino energy. I went with these Propel packets, and I just put one for a whole liter, and I chose the lemon flavor today, so I just add the entire water bottle full of Propel. Usually it's for like a normal size water bottle, but I think it's too strong, so I like to put it in a whole liter. Typically I'll drink 2 to 3 of these a day. My goal is a minimum of 2 liters, and I've been getting 3 recently, so that's just my way to stay hydrated and no caffeine, but the electrolytes really help with leg cramps, and it also just tastes really good, so I love this stuff. Alright guys, so what we're going to be doing is a cardio warm-up, and then we're going to jump into stretching, and then after that we'll get into the actual workout itself. Right here I just put an overview of everything that we're going to be doing. If you want to take a screenshot and do it yourself, it includes everything from start to finish. So jumping into it, the first thing that I always do is warm up on the recumbent bike. I'm not a huge fan of cardio, and this is one that I can be on my phone while doing, so I like to do this one for about 5 minutes, a maximum of 10 just to get warmed up. And then we're going to jump into stretching. So the very first stretch that I always start out with is the forward bend. Right now I'm starting with the right leg, and I'm not super flexible, so I'm just doing the best I can just until I feel a slight pull, and I hold it for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to switch over to my left leg and do the same thing, hold it for the same amount of time. And because you're holding it for a longer period of time, you want to make sure it's a slight stretch and you're not over exerting your muscles. After I finish the forward bend, I jump into the butterfly pose, which I at first pull my feet as close into me as I can. Which, like I said, I'm not super flexible, but I'll hold that and bend over as far as I can. With the belly, can't get super far, so after I do the first one, I will push my feet out a little bit, and then I will really work on stretching my back out and pulling as far forward as I'm able to. And then again, you're just holding these for 30 seconds. After you finish up with the butterfly, you go into the pigeon pose, which is just where you fold your left foot in front of you and just kind of hold it in the V, and then you push your other leg straight back, and you just hold that. That's going to help your hip flexors and some of your sciatic pain. That really helps with mine. And then after I hold that, I just switch to the other side. You can see here is a better angle of where you put your foot. You just basically put your foot out and perpendicular to you, and you just hold it as long as you can, and you just have to do the best you can to get a comfortable position with the belly in the way. Next, I'm going to do the garland pose, which is essentially you just get into a comfortable squat position, and then you're going to gently push your legs open with your arms, and that helps with your hip flexors and just open everything up. And that, I really like that one. I can really feel the stretch. And then I'm going to jump into the cat-cow, which is yoga poses. The first thing I do is breathe in and go up into the cat and hold my core for as long as is comfortable. And then I'm going to slowly breathe out and relax down into the cow position and really just let my back and my stomach hang and just give it a little bit of relief. It really helps, especially with lower back pain. So I will do this a few times until I feel like I've really gotten a good stretch in and my body is relaxed. This one is really important to do deep breaths so that you can relax as far into it as possible. Alright, after that, make sure she's still recording, and then I'm going to jump into the child's pose. With this one, you want to spread your knees so that you have room for your belly, and you're just going to lean forward as far as you can. And that'll be my last stretch before the workout. So now we're going to jump into the actual weight workout portion of this. And with this, kind of like you saw earlier, it's going to be 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps for every exercise. And you'll do the modifications as you need to be comfortable. So as you can see here, Christina's doing a regular lat pull down, which I found uncomfortable for my core. It kind of felt like I was pulling something when I was doing, so I decided to modify it from this version. Been able to still work the same muscles. All I did, as you can see here, is I got down on my knees and I'm just pulling the bar back straight to my chest and I'm flexing my back at each rep. And you're just doing that 12 to 15 times. Obviously, if you have 12 to 15 reps, you're going to do lighter weight because your muscles are going to burn out if you do too heavy. And then we went into the straight arm pull down. Same thing, 12 to 15 reps. You're just grabbing the bar with your elbows bent but not locked out and pushing down to your thighs and really flexing your back with each rep. After we finish that, we do the double cable bicep curl, which is basically you just put a handle on each side of the cable if it's available to you, and you just do a regular curl and really focus on trying to keep your arms and your elbows steady. As you can see, my arms are kind of in line with that white line on the wall. You want to try and keep your biceps as still as possible and just focus on curling in without bending your elbows too much. This next exercise we're doing is a sitting rope pull, which is basically where you sit on the ground and get comfortable. You can cross your ankles if you want and support yourself on that bar. And you're just going to pull the rope to your chest, keeping your elbows out and in line with your shoulders as much as you can so that you're making sure you're getting a back workout as well. And you just do this 12 to 15 times. The weight is pretty low on this one because you burn out after a while. Your arms are tired after a few exercises, but I'm just doing that, going slowly, focusing on keeping my elbows up instead of letting them drop. And then I jump into the barbell curl, which is when you stand and bend your knees a little bit. You grab a barbell and you just curl, keep your elbows steady. As you can see, I'm not moving my upper arm or my elbow, only the lower part curling up to my chest. So that's important to make sure so that you don't injure your elbow. After I finish that, I just turn my hands around on the barbell and I go into the bent over row, which is where you pull the bar up right under your chest and above your belly and just really focus on pulling your elbows back. And this is actually the last lift that we are doing in this workout. So that is finishing out the entire workout right here. After the gym, we typically will make a protein shake or something like this. So Christina has this like peach shake going on with a little bit of strawberry, and then I have a chocolate peanut butter. If you're wondering what protein I use, for this one I'm using Lady Boss Lean. They had like a exclusive limited brownie batter flavor. It's okay, but I normally use the regular vanilla, but I just put that with some almond milk and some ice and then drink it up. So that's pretty much it as far as it goes for my pregnancy workout routine. Obviously today was a back and bicep day, so that was specifically the workouts were geared around those muscles. We typically, because I'm going 3 to 4 times a week, we'll do back and bis, chest and tris, leg day, shoulder day. If like I don't go enough times that week or something, I'll just do like a whole body workout to get every muscle group in. But I don't do a ton of cardio. Really warming up on the bike is about all I do. I hate cardio, I hate running. I think once the bike gets uncomfortable, because it's starting to feel a little funny when I ride just because my belly's getting in the way, I'm probably going to start walking on the treadmill on incline. But for now, that's the routine that I do. If you guys like this type of video and want to see more, just let me know and I can show you like an arm day or a leg day. Leg day is my favorite day. But that is it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching and we'll see you in our next one. Bye!